Oh!
Uh-oh.
AJ, sit down.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Wait, hold up. Let me say something. Hello, let me sit down entirely first.
You were sitting down already.
I was not.
AJ, you're
I'm
sitting...
not.
Oh, you have a cord. Okay, now he's sitting down entirely.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. Well, AJ.
Welcome back to Internet Frog Facts.
If you tuned in, you know why we're here.
Yeah, actually, if you tuned in, there's a good chance that you don't know who we are, because I realized we didn't introduce ourselves on the first episode.
I mean, do we really need introductions?
Yes.
God. You want to get... Maybe. Okay,
you want to
go
go first?
No.
Okay.
No, you.
I'm just very cordial.
No, you go. You're going.
That's something that you should know about me. I'm very
Hey, guys. My name's Evan. If there's one thing you're going to know about me, I am not kind.
Okay.
I will cut off AJ. I've cut off his toes. He's missing one.
That's true.
Okay, please introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm AJ. I'm the fact checker. I make sure everything is A-okay, spot on, alright? I'm a two-time NBA basketball star. In the hood.
In the hood?
No, I mean in the hood, as in, like, I have a hoodie on. Every basketball game I've ever played, I have worn a hoodie.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Not like, I don't know what you were thinking.
I mean, I didn't say, okay, I forgot. I gotta throw my phone aside.
I should probably do that
That's
as
the
well.
first rule. I'm sorry. So AJ's a professional player only when he's wearing a hood, though.
Only when
Otherwise, it's kind of like that one Bible story with the guy with the long hair.
I thought you were gonna say the coat of many colors.
No,
as well.
That's a good one too, though. I do love a coat of many colors. So, guys, let's talk about race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get right into that.
Honestly,
the
yeah.
stuff people want to hear.
The people you came to hear a discussion about.
Oh, you know,
race.
we didn't even do like a frog fact, which is.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about the best frog race. So, what's the master? No. Okay.
Do you want me to? I had a frog fact prepared. If you.
Okay.
Do you have one?
I didn't realize.
I did one last time. I did my homework.
I didn't realize I didn't realize we were coming prepared. That's kind of my bad, I guess.
Well, that's another thing you should know about Evan. Not the best.
I'm not the
anything.
best. Literally, at it, you try to ask me, I'm not the best at it. But okay, AJ, tell me, what's your frog fact, Mr. Preparation?
Okay.
Yeah.
The average American wedding costs $33,000.
Oh, interesting. Are there any other frog facts like this?
Nope.
Really?
Just the frog.
So that's just the frog.
So it's actually crazy though, because think about it, $33,000. Like, put a down payment on a house, you fucking losers. Like, seriously, they say first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby and baby. No.
Oh yeah.
First comes the house.
That's true. That should be the
first
comes
thing
you about. First comes
the house. Then you can think about love.
Then maybe a baby and possibly.
No. Then marriage. Then marriage.
No. Well, I mean.
Yeah. Honestly, just like the rest of it, just like everyone here, you should be born before your parents are married.
Wait a minute.
We're not a wedlock.
Oh. That's the first thing you learn about AJ.
I'm a bastard.
Man.
I feel like I'm very quiet.
You know, I don't know, AJ. I walked in today, and when I talked to you, something seemed to miss with you. Something seemed a little bit off. You seemed like you were AJ, but you were maybe like an AJ from a different dimension that had killed my AJ.
Oh, it's because I'm pregnant.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
Where's the house?
Yeah,
where is it, buddy?
So it's Sunset Boulevard, just past the dumpling stand.
Wait.
I'm just assuming that there's dumpling stands everywhere, in any place that isn't where we are right now.
That's true. You know, I was walking into your house and there was dumpling stands.
Well, that's not what I meant.
But... Well, yeah, but we're not. Wait, okay, see how we okay.
Sorry, what was that?
I don't actually know. See, I've been stuttering a lot today. It's like a thing, you know.
Yeah, maybe you should lay off the caffeine.
AJ, you just took a big old swig of that free drink that I got you.
That's true. Evan's very nice.
Yes.
Dutch Bros gave him a free drink, and he somehow fucked it up, and they gave him another one. And I claimed ownership over that one.
Yep. I walked in. I went through the line, and then they were like, okay, you just fuck everything up, don't you, Evan? What does that mean?
It means it's very quiet.
Oh.
But it doesn't, because we're like clipping constantly. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Maybe this episode was entirely garbage.
Maybe this is the quiet place.
That's the new podcast title.
That's the new okay, yeah. It's like, I assume there's no trademark on it, because like,
yeah, you would. Maybe there is. I don't know. What was that thing you were gonna talk about Boy Scouts?
About Boy Scouts? I gotta do. Oh God, AJ, rearing up the ugly past of my head. Wait, no, I said that wrong.
Yeah,
rearing up the ugly head from my past.
Here's where me being a fact checker comes in. That's wrong.
Is that it? You're not gonna check it? You're just gonna tell me I'm wrong?
Yeah, that's what fact checkers do.
Okay. So he's just kind of an asshole. You guys can tell. He's like that.
You guys put that together yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we both maybe weren't orange right now, but only one of us is the real
criminal.
I was like, I don't know where I'm going with this sentence here.
I'm a big asshole. You know, you've heard of people stealing candy from babies?
Oh yeah.
I steal whole ass meals from pregnant women.
Good. What? They need it?
Yeah, they don't.
Dude, look at them.
Dude,
they got a baby in their stomach.
Pregnancy is so unproductive. Women should
Honestly.
just stop having children.
I agree.
Because, like,
honestly.
think about it. 9 months, you're out of the fucking office.
Mm-hmm.
Get back in there.
Lame. Yeah,
seriously.
Like, what are you
Women
doing?
don't belong in the kitchen; they belong in the office.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like
it's
everybody else,
Mhm.
work yourself till you fall over and die.
Thank you.
Keel over and just.
Thank you.
Yes.
Me and AJ are bringing back good work ethic in this country.
That's what we need.
Yeah, pregnant women. Hey, deliver the shit out your children like twice as fast, or don't have any at all.
Yeah, that's true. Now you might be saying, "Oh, AJ, it may not be productive, but it's reproductive." Shut
the hell up! What is wrong with you? Don't talk against
Dude,
AJ.
Yeah.
You guys know what his name stands for? Absolute genius.
Jew.
All right. Well, yeah. It does. Okay. Okay.
All right. Oh, we like skipped over your Boy Scout thing.
Oh, that's okay. That's just this great repartee that we have. You know, we can just be talking about one thing 1 second, and then we're talking about how pregnant women are lazy.
To women that have had sex and are now pregnant.
Lame. But yeah, I gotta do a knot tying presentation.
Really? That's what it was? I thought you were going camping.
I am, but it's for some. Oh God, I don't know how much I should explain it. I don't know. People probably don't care, but like, it's just like I don't even know how to explain it, which is the thing, because I always stutter over myself. But it's pretty much I am on staff for like a training development course for younger Boy Scouts. So like, I'm gonna be like a leader.
So you're a groomer.
Yeah, I'm a groomer. Groomer gaming. Groomer troop. That's what we call ourselves.
So you're just gonna get up on stage and like tie different knots.
Yeah, naked, of course. Because, you know, it's Boy Scouts.
It's a Boy Scouts. Obviously, we're in the woods. We're boys. We're bound to lose a few pieces of clothing.
Bound to lose. I didn't see that coming. Okay, it's fine. All these lawsuits that are coming at the Boy Scouts right now, they mean nothing to us if we can't, you know, take off our clothes every once in a while.
Yeah, I think we should get rid of the Boy Scouts, because think about it. Like, what are they producing? Like, Girl Scouts, I can buy cookies that are good.
That's true.
Right?
They actually sell popcorn.
Yeah, I know, but the popcorn's gross.
And it's overpriced. Please.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no,
How much is it?
It's like, okay, I think it's like, I haven't checked in a minute. It's like somewhere between $13 to $17 for like, I don't know how they sell, like a bucket or like a thing of popcorn. I don't know. I
feel like it's a bucket.
I feel like, yeah, it's probably a bucket. Boy Scouts are just like, bucket, you know what I mean?
Bucket.
That's my new poem coming to NBC. It's just the 2 words. Poetry can be anything. Poetry is like a waste of words.
Time and effort.
Yeah.
See, I think what I realized is we left these microphones on the entire time.
Is that bad?
I don't think it's good.
But
they weren't plugged in.
They didn't have any power though. Me and AJ are very.
Well, it's just what my only concern is that it's kind of quiet compared to like what it was last time. Maybe it's just my volume is not.
I'm not sure. I feel like I was this sound last time too, but I feel what if we listen back and like we're just like.
Well, because also look at the waveforms; they're pretty small.
That is true, but like I feel like they were kind of small.
The problem is, it's not something we're worried about because I can just change the volume in Premiere.
AJ's pretty much just God in Premiere. You can do whatever you want.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, you guys remember that weather in Texas? This asshole right here. This asshole. He was like, you know what? Texas is pretty cool, but what if ice skating?
What if
Texas on ice?
Dude.
Thank you for
Texas on Ice.
Texas on Ice.
I like the idea of a Broadway production of Texas on Ice.
It's just a bull.
Dude,
just a bull on ice.
Of all of the like animated movies or like any movie in general, what would you like to see on ice?
Any movie at all.
Any movie.
Hannibal Lecter on ice.
Hannibal Lecter on ice.
Yeah, man, that'd be so cool. It's like someone's like skating around and he's got a knife. He's like, I'll eat you. I don't know. I don't really know the plot of Hannibal Lecter.
I don't actually know either. But
I think it's like Cannibal.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wanna see 17 again. On
ice. Okay.
Dude, I'm sorry, it's my favorite movie.
I feel like you only ever talk about it like once you remember that it exists. And then you forget that it exists, and then you don't talk about it, but then you remember and you talk about it.
I want them to bring back Zac Efron.
want them to bring back
and saggy
Matthew Perry.
Yes, saggy-faced Matthew Perry. I don't know. I actually know how old he is. I'm assuming he's pretty old now.
He's like 60,
50, 60?
around there. Wow,
and I want Zac Efron to perform a beautiful display of ice skating while monologuing about abstinence.
Of course. And what's Matthew Perry doing in the meantime?
Matthew Perry only actually shows up in the very beginning and the very end.
Damn.
Because he turns into Zac Efron.
No, that's him the whole time. He's there the whole time. He's just younger. You just didn't. That's just special effects.
Okay, that's a special effect.
Zac Efron's not actually in the film.
They slimmed him down.
They slimmed it. Of course, that's how it works, dude.
It's funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is a nice ass frog you got here.
I actually don't know where I got it from. I'm assuming my sister made it.
That's what the working theory is, but I kind of suspect...
If someone else wants to like piece together where this came from, I'd be very grateful.
By all means, write your own story about where it came from, guys. Send us your frog stories at
internetfrogfacts@gmail.com.
Yep, that's our Gmail.
That's our business email.
That's our business email.
We're actually a business now. We have a non-fungible token.
Oh my god, you know they ruin the environment?
Do they actually?
Yeah, they do.
How?
Because, okay, so, like, I can't remember, like, the system of, like, how they're, like, transferred is through, like, this big old fat machine.
Okay.
Right? Like, I feel like, I know that they ruin the environment, but, like, how exactly they go about doing that, I do not know. But basically what happens is, like, every time you trade, it sends a signal to this big-ass computer that, like, registers the NFTs. And, like, that computer, like, registering your, the fact you're, like, transfer or receiving of the NFT, it, like, puts out the same, like power output as like a household from the EU for like 3 to 4 days.
Jesus Christ.
Something like that. I didn't say it very good. I'm not too educated on the subject, but I know that they kind of do suck like that.
Regardless of that, we do have an NFT.
Oh yeah, no, actually once I heard that they like ruin the environment, I was like, dude, I
hopped on that.
I can sink this ship quicker. Fuck yes.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, honestly, yeah, we don't need the rainforest.
I don't. You hear people like, oh, veganism is so good for you. It adds 10 years to your life. What the fuck?
Do those 10 years even matter?
Yeah,
if you're not eating meat?
We've all seen 90-year-old men. They are shells of human beings.
It's like lame beings.
Whose only existence is to be like a living memory. Like they literally just shit and drool all day. I will smoke cigarettes if I can be out of here by 70. Dude. I just fucking can't be out of here.
AJ's onto something. I wouldn't mind sticking around as like in like a fleshy corpse, trapped in my own body, unable to think or move.
Really?
You know? I think that'd be pretty sick, dope. Because people treat you like a child, and you're like, yo, this is it.
I hope in my final week or so, I lose pretty much all ability to move, think, or speak, and the only person who's there for me is my eldest daughter, who's really only there in the hopes that I left her money.
Of course, of course.
And in my final moments, as the thought has finally registered in my mind that I am basically nothing.
Yes.
I make a small noise, and my daughter comes close. She goes, "What is it, Dad? What is it, Dad?" I go, "I'm losing control." Then her fucking dipshit ass toddler unplugs my machine so that he could plug in his iPhone fucking 34.
I mean, honestly though, like, would you blame him?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I hate him.
Yeah, oh man, fuck. If I was an old person, do you think like old people turn into ghosts? Like, you think if someone...
Only young people.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
if you're...
gotta have some business to finish up.
Yes.
Or if you're like... Or maybe like an old person that died from murder. Yeah, you know what I mean? AJ, if you were a ghost, what would you haunt? And why would you haunt it?
What would I haunt, or who would I haunt?
What and who? Or what?
Okay, well, first off, everybody in the Bush administration.
Everybody there. Yeah.
I would just go around and go, "Oh, the Iraq War."
So would you go back? Would you go back in time to do this?
No, I would. It would be everyone who is anywhere remotely near the Bush administration. So some of them are still alive. I would just like someone come hit me with a car so that I can fulfill this dream.
I might do that after the podcast, guys. So if we don't have another one after this, it's because AJ's a ghost haunting the Bush administration.
You could just replace. Who would you replace me with?
I would. Okay, it would still. Okay. Matthew Perry.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, let's get Matthew Perry.
Let's get Matthew Perry on the podcast. Me and AJ oftentimes finish each other's jokes. It's like whoever can get it out first is the funny person.
It is very strange.
We're the same person, kind of.
retarded minds think alike.
Exactly. We're like synced up on the same dumbass wavelength.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like, whoa, how did we manage this? How did we manage this? AJ, is your computer alive or is it still dead?
How did we manage at all before computers?
That's so true. I think about that sometimes. Like,
okay.
I was watching it was called like Sarah, Tall and Plain. It's like some lame ass movie about people on the prairie in like the 1800s, and they're like, they've got dirt ass, fuck ass, nothing to do on the prairie.
Fuck ass nothing. All right.
Like it's like a drought or something. There's like dirt all around them, and there was this kid spelling a name in the dirt. And when I was a child watching this, I was like, holy shit, what did people in the past do to entertain themselves? Like, especially if you're in the middle of fuck ass nowhere.
Yeah, what would you do while you were shitting? Just nothing?
Not exactly nothing.
Would you contemplate life?
I guess.
We've done that enough. It's time to move on.
Exactly. Well, maybe, yeah, people in the past, like, when they're going to the bathroom, they should have just, like...
Ended it all.
Yeah, ended it all, or just, like, you're on the right path,
I'm on
AJ.
the right. I think so.
AJ absolutely hit this nail on the head.
The problem with, like, technology being so, like, widespread in social media and stuff, like, if you wanted to be like, fuck all this shit, I just want to live a natural life, no technology, you couldn't. The Amish exist, but I don't want to hang with the Amish, those fucking
Amish are
losers.
lame. Yeah, losers.
You know, in Britain, or maybe even here, if you're raised as an Amish person, at 16 they send you out into the real world. This is why they're not considered a cult. And like something like 80% of them come back to the Amish country.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
I want to meet those 20%. I want to know who they are.
They're probably all Elon Musk.
You think Elon Musk was Amish?
It'd be funny if Elon Musk like stumbled into the world of technology and he just like pressed a few buttons and then like became the world's richest man.
He was like, that's me typing on a keyboard, by the way. Oh, self-driving car. That's not
Have you ever had the thought like maybe like people who are in a certain profession, they've had this like such a solid way of looking at things that like somebody new could just come in who knows nothing like with their own like random ideas as someone who's not been indoctrinated into like a certain field, they could just like change the game entirely.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why people thought Donald Trump was going to be such a banging president, right?
Oh, that's true, because he's not like
he's not a politician. He's a businessman.
This is why I think I should be drafted into the NBA. There's a place for me in there.
There is. There is. You guys, okay. Has there ever been a short NBA player?
Wait,
really?
There's a guy that just retired.
Like how tall was he?
I don't know, dude. I just know that he was short.
AJ, you're supposed to look things up ahead of time.
No, actually, I think he's still active. I don't know. I don't know too much about basketball other than I like watching highlights.
I feel like he's just like 5'11" or something.
He's definitely like 5'7" or something. He's definitely not like 4'11".
God bless him. You think they only added him so they'd be like, okay, they can't say we're like. What would that be? Ableist?
No, that's literally. Well, no, I don't think that's why. But it's like. It's whoever's best fit for the job. You gotta be tall to be in the NBA, unless you're this guy.
Yeah, but okay.
I don't think anyone was like, we need more short people in the NBA. We need more disabled people in the NBA.
We need people in wheelchairs. Or I guess they have their own league. You ever seen one of those videos of like people playing? It's pretty. I remember wouldn't be able to coordinate that well. They're pretty good.
There was an episode of Sweet Life with Zach and Cody where they all got in wheelchairs and played basketball.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
I wasn't a kid in this time frame. You probably watched a rerun or something. AJ.
Yeah, no, my sister watches reruns all the time.
Your sister's a loser. It
Yeah,
sounds
she definitely is.
Let's go beat her up. Let's bring her in just to beat her up on camera.
Avery, come here.
Okay.
So while she's heading over here, because she's a loser and she's probably just crawling here. She's a dumb little baby.
Dumbass baby.
Let's talk about our NFT. What would it look like?
Oh, okay. So it'd be us like, okay. So we're standing on like what's that dime you always wanted?
Oh, Roosevelt reverse.
Yeah. So we're standing on a giant Roosevelt reverse dime. We're facing, okay, so our hands are up in the air, right? Our hands are up in the air, and our right hands are interlocked. I am on the left, you are on the right. So we're standing on this coin, and it rotates. It rotates, right?
It spins?
Yeah. So the front of us, we're wearing tuxedos, because like business in the front. And then like once it gets to the back, just naked, just
Butt-ass
our butts, and then because it's like business in the front, party in the back.
Parties to us.
Yeah,
Just being
exactly. Which is like fucking is dope.
No, I'm gonna go take a party. It's where you clean yourself. It's like pour out water and you go. It's like giving innuendos to the kid that never showers in class. Like, hey, you want to go to this new party drink? It's where you get in the shower and rub soap on yourself. I don't know. Oh,
There's always that kid that doesn't shower. God. Did you ever know someone like that?
I do know people like that, but a lot of the times,
you still know
I just feel like you can't make fun of them because they're probably from like a very, very unfortunate situation where it's like they never learned how to bathe themselves.
Well, now I can't make fun of them. AJ.
I always.
What did you always do?
I always like I'll make a joke about something, and then I'll be like, damn, they probably just aren't in the best of situations. I can't.
People that are just inherently funny to make jokes about usually come from questionable situations.
And at that point, you're punching down, and that's not cool.
And it's like, oh, lame beans, can't insult the disabled or whatever else.
Yeah,
whoever.
That's why we have Internet Fraud here at Internet Fraud Facts, we've committed to only making fun of people who are above us.
Like you.
We know how much you make a year. It's definitely more than that.
You asshole.
You see us? We're sitting at a fold out table.
You could probably read my mom's name.
You can see it right here.
Damn it! Don't. You'll never. Don't.
I should probably cover it up.
I don't know if it can actually be read. I tried to read it when I was rewatching the podcast last time, and
It
I was
says...
like, I can't quite make it out. Not that I haven't said my last name, but you guys don't know my mom's name yet.
Oh, I do though. I know your mom's name.
I know your mom's name too, AJ. We could just.
Okay.
Yeah. We could dox each other. We're just gonna shout our information and these.
I know where Evan lives.
No, please. Do you know my exact address?
Yeah. I know the.
if you were gonna send it to someone else.
Yeah, I know. I would know what to type.
Okay,
Do you not know mine?
I know your street. I look in my Google Maps recents to get here.
It's because before that I used Google Maps. Like when I would just ride my bike over here, I would be like, "Where's the?"
I forgot. Yeah, you used to ride your bike to my house. Lame. That's some kid shit.
I can't get this thing in here.
That's what she said. Or you said? Who said?
No, he said.
Wait a minute, AJ. That's okay. We accept everyone here.
No, we don't.
Except for you.
We just can't keep going back to making fun of the people.
I love it. It's the best
It is
thing.
good. Never mind. We can continue to make fun of you.
Why would we stop? You love it. You guys are like masochists. You love being insulted. That's
no, you actually. I feel like they're not big fans of it. They can't look away.
They just can't click away physically.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that remote. What was the? Ooh, don't touch it. I keep getting too close. I feel like...
I can't even tell.
I think we're fine. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Because the green bar is at about what it was at last time, I feel like. And isn't the...
Dude, we just missed 2-2-2-2.
Damn it. Well, we missed about 12 seconds.
But I mean, when I looked at it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll never see it. You will always be the one
I will always be the one to see it because I got eyes everywhere. I got eyes everywhere. Yesterday, I was like, oh, damn, I forgot to take notes of little things to maybe mention on the podcast. And I saw something that I meant to write down, but I was just way too tired to get up.
What is it?
You want to know what that was?
What was it?
Kentucky meat shower.
What is a Kentucky meat shower?
So, I didn't read the full little paragraph.
Oh, damn, you should have read the full little paragraph.
But essentially...
we can't mention it until you read the whole thing.
Okay, well, I'm not going to ever find that.
Okay, well, go again.
Well, essentially, the Kentucky meat shower is when a large amount of mysterious meat appeared throughout a Kentucky city. And they were like, where did this meat come from? And I'm pretty sure the meat came from a goose that got trapped in a plane propeller, and the meat was just everywhere.
Oh.
Maybe Google that.
Was it a bunch of...
It was like a large amount of meat. Maybe it wasn't a goose. Maybe that's just me guessing. I think I watched something on the History Channel. It was called what was it called?
Oh my gosh, Kentucky meat shower of 1876.
Oh,
so it probably wasn't a plane.
Are you sure? I think they had them back then.
Cause inconclusive. The vulture explanation favored.
Wait, what is that?
You know where it happened?
Kentucky?
No, this is okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's where it happened. No, this is actually funny as shit though. Guess what the location is? Can you guess?
Is it like a funny town name?
Yes.
Is it Goosemire?
No. Okay.
Damn.
The Kentucky meat shower happened in Bath County.
They were probably so clean over there.
Yes, until the Kentucky meat shower.
Oh my god. It's the wrong kind of shower.
So the Kentucky meat shower was an incident occurring between the hours of 11 and 12 o'clock for a period of several minutes on March 3rd, 1876, where what appeared to be chunks of red meat measuring approximately 2 by 2 inches, with at least one being 4.
Wait, say it again.
With at least one being 4 by 4 inches.
Oh my
so
God.
one piece of meat was
it was the only one they registered.
Fell from the sky in a 100 by 500 yard area near the settlement of Rankin. Rankin in Bath County.
Hey.
That's just a crazy.
Do you think anyone tried to cook the meat? You think anyone was like,
oh
this
yeah,
is a good burger?
everyone was throwing it on their grill.
Is that actually what it says?
No.
Okay, I was like, that seems super dangerous.
The exact type of meat was never identified, although various reports suggest it was beef, lamb, deer, bear, horse, or even human.
Even human? I think if you like eat human flesh, it like kind of makes you go crazy.
It's the idea. I heard something about it's like the idea that you're consuming another one of your own. It was not just like the meat itself.
Members?
No. Like the fact that like in the round, like, how do I explain this? Like, you are eating another human. Mm. You're not eating like a cow. You're eating a human. It's the process of that in your brain.
That's what makes you honestly, insane?
Not insane, but like it like questions your sanity a little bit. I don't know. I think no one should leave this world without tasting human flesh, though.
And yet so many people have. What a disgusting
That's actually
crime.
crazy.
Me and AJ, we have definitely consumed our fair share of arms. Just
Only arms.
Just the best part.
I actually want to try foot later on in life. I know it doesn't sound good, but I mean, arm was pretty good. It wasn't. I was
kind of surprised, honestly. It's a little chewy, but you know. Overall,
we need to legalize consensual cannibalism.
It does need to be legalized.
Oh my gosh, this mic will not stay in place. I kind of want to get a law degree just so that I can like bring it up at any point in my career.
At
like,
any point.
Like I'm in small claims court, and like
of course.
I'm like, sir, I think we should question whether or not the cannibalism was consensual. He's like, the judge is like, sir, your client is getting divorced.
Uh-oh. You just keep bringing it up when you shouldn't be. You're like a manslaughter trial. Like, Your Honor, what if
it was...
If my client had eaten his victim, would that have been so bad?
Especially if he asked for it.
It was consensual. And then like everyone's like, I don't think your client is even asking you to defend this point, but you're confusing us all here, son. And then AJ, you take out an arm.
I just go to town.
In court.
All right,
go
ready?
to town.
Watch this.
What am I?
You need to carry the show for a couple seconds.
Okay, guys.
Like you haven't been doing that the whole time.
Yes,
but I'm gonna untangle my microphone.
Okay, AJ is gonna be handling with women's work right now.
I'm turning it off.
AJ, no. Okay, so basically, I am the only voice you guys can hear. I am God from your perspectives, essentially. How have you guys been? I hope you've been okay, but not too good. Because I think if you guys were like too good, then like maybe you might think like, okay, I'm so like emotionally healthy, I don't need to watch the podcast, and I don't want that. I want you to be just mentally unhealthy enough to where you think you need to tune in every week to see how the guys are doing, but I want you to be like stable enough to where you're like, okay, no self-harm, nothing bad. Because I don't want you guys to hurt yourself. If it comes between you hurting yourself and you watching the podcast, hey, I would appreciate if you
You can withstand a few cuts.
Yeah, maybe a couple. Maybe AJ just said you can withstand a few cuts. I'm honestly inclined to agree. So maybe don't do anything crazy, but I guess don't put the podcast over your mental health. Bunch of squares, I guess. AJ got fur on his mic.
I got hair all over this thing.
It's all over.
It's all Lulu hair as well. It's my
Lulu
dog.
is his dog, by the way.
You want to hear a funny story from this week about how I almost got an HR complaint against me at work?
Yeah?
Okay. So, I work at a supermarket, right?
Yes, he does.
That's true. Just me fact-checking again.
Yes.
And, in the later hours of the night, around 8 to 10, there's the store's really slow, so you have just time to talk, do whatever, do small little tasks.
As you do.
So I was joking with my head cashier, or let's just call him Benson.
Benson.
Yep. All right. So Benson, he's a cool dude, right? We joke back and forth. He's
epic.
I honestly can't tell how old he is. I have no concept of age.
Oh yeah.
And when it comes to like physical complexion or whatever garbage like that. And he was helping a customer, he was checking out her stuff, talking to her, and I got this funny thought in my head.
Oh no.
And I was like, what if I mentioned that he was expecting a child?
Oh no. AJ, no.
And then I didn't say it initially. I just started laughing, and then I like had to like step away because of laughing so much. And he was like, "What are you laughing about?" And I was like, I was thinking, what if I told while she was standing there, what if I told her that your girlfriend was expecting? And then we chuckled about that. Then like I like went into the joke a little bit. Like I was like, yeah, he's having a child or something like that. And then she was like, ha 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 ha, congratulations. And she left. And then he was like, what did he say?
What did he say?
He said, that's really dumb, or something like that.
Wow.
And then I was like giggling. I was like, well, I thought it was funny. And then two more people came forward.
Oh no.
It was like a.
They came forward with allegations.
It was like it was like a couple, maybe in their 20s, early 20s,
Oh, no.
24, 25.
Of course.
And as I was like, I thought it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
The girl looks at me. She goes, "What's funny?"
Oh
And
no. No.
I said, "He's expecting a child." And then he goes, "No, I'm not. And my commitment is on point.
Oh no. Oh no. He just keeps chasing down that bit.
My commitment is on point. He goes, "This is why I hate working with kids."
Wow.
And I said,
What?
You already know what's coming. I said, well, you better get used to it because it looks like you're going to be working with kids real soon.
That's great. Oh my god.
and then he goes, dude, shut up. And at this point, she's like confused.
Mm-hmm.
And her boyfriend is like chuckling. And she goes, well, I know his girlfriend.
Oh no.
And I was like, well, that's good. Have you talked to her about it yet? And she was like, well, I actually didn't know. And then she's like, as they were leaving, she's like, should I tell Cruella? Congratulations.
That's her name. No.
And I was like, well, if a friend of mine was having a child, I would tell her. And then when he got done, his face, you could tell he had a mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could tell like the cheeks right here that weren't covered by the mask were rosy. It's like, dude, that's so uncomfortable, dude. Dude, if it was anybody else, that would be an HR complaint.
Wow.
He was like, bro.
No, this was anyone else, would be an HR. What? Hate that phrase. I'm gonna say that to you from now on. Like,
what?
AJ, if this was anyone else, there'd be an HR.
Oh no, dude. It was like, I was like, that took away from the joke because everything was so
Yeah.
funny up until that point. He's been like, dude, that's super unprofessional. Don't do that again. I would have been fine. But mentioning HR.
I know. It's like,
God
God
damn.
damn. And I mentioned the grocery police. Fuck you. What'd you say?
The grocery police.
What'd you make up his name was? Josh or something?
Benson.
Oh, that's right. Benson.
I don't know
Benson?
Benson.
I'm gonna. Yeah, honestly, who would? I bet he's lame. Surprised he even has a girlfriend. Lame. Yeah. But me and AJ are expecting now. That's not a joke.
Yeah, no. We're having the world's first
Child.
the world's first child born to two men. We actually we don't have a uterus, but we have to combine our stomachs together so that the
Yeah.
child can we can provide enough nutrients for the child.
It's gonna be like a Siamese twin situation for a while when we combine the
Oh,
forces
yeah.
of our stomach.
But the problem, the good thing is though that the child won't come out, and it's kind of like a wishbone. It's whoever breaks out with more stomach flesh
Mhm.
gets the baby.
Oh damn! I didn't realize that. I didn't realize
What's the
those were the terms and conditions.
Well,
but I guess I should
that's
have
why
realized.
that's
that.
why I think I should be favored to win this competition.
But it doesn't matter then. It just matters who got
No.
more flesh at the end of the day.
There's a ultrasound studio
Yo.
next to the place I work called Oh Baby.
Oh baby.
And I was thinking we should make an or what do you call it? An abortion clinic called Bye Bye Baby.
It took me it took a second for the joke to click because my brain's a little slow. Once I got it, I recoiled backwards. That's what that was.
Hell
But
yeah.
that's great. No, you should definitely do that.
I'm thinking about it. Don't take my idea.
Don't take that.
Don't
Get that hand off that dial. Don't stop. He's gonna take his idea.
don't touch that dial.
If you touch it, I'll kill you. That's,
Ooh.
well, that's right. This is
I
a
was-
serious threat. But no, serious about ultrasound. So guess who's getting an ultrasound soon enough?
Both of us.
Well, I don't know why you're getting one, AJ, but actually I am.
What are you getting
one.
an ultrasound for?
I'm going to a urologist.
Ooh, that's a piss doctor.
No, AJ, he doesn't doctor my pee. Well, he could in theory. I'm just gonna pee on him. I'm gonna roll up and just pee on him.
That's what pissed off Jasper. Why are you going to a urologist?
I'm a little concerned that I've got testicular cancer.
Oh. That's the big one.
That's the big
See,
TC.
It's like women have to worry about childbirth. You do not have to worry about testicular cancer. And that's probably even worse than the pains of childbirth.
Yeah, honestly, like, with testicular cancer, just because it's the most survivable form of cancer, it's like, don't let that fool you.
That's not true. I'm fact-checking.
Wait, which one is?
No, I'm fact-checking.
It's like 95%
I don't know
of
the
people
facts.
with it
I don't
get
know the
out fine.
facts. So I'm just saying that that's wrong.
Wow, AJ.
I govern the truth.
AJ. Unlike CNN.
Ooh.
Whoa. What is this news?
Let's attack all of the news.
That's good. Let's just go for every media outlet.
Dude, does Fox News still do Red Eye? I feel
what
like
is that?
it's like where they invite comedians on to like talk about the news.
No, there's no way they do
Dude,
that.
I want the two of us to just host Red Eye.
Yeah, but like
That'd be so dope.
Yes, exactly. But like we don't know much about politics.
I don't even know if they talk about politics. They talk about like dumb little stories.
Oh, that's
they're like, but like of course it's like Fox News still. So it's like this story is like, they're putting transgender bathrooms in a high school.
Oh,
and then or they're changing the school mascot from Washington to like
a frog.
Just a frog, yeah.
After us, of course. Oh, we're getting a visitor.
Hello, enter please. Come here.
Welcome to the show.
Come here. You gotta come in here.
I can't.
No, you have to. We invited you in here earlier.
I have a practice to head off to.
Okay, wait. Can you please come say one thing? You don't have to come onto the camera. You can just say one thing.
Just say one thing. We only want you to say one thing, not like a couple words.
It doesn't reach that far, so you gotta
talk with your mind.
Talk with my mind.
Yeah, I can hear what you're saying. Say something. So what do you want the people to know?
That AJ's a loser.
Oh,
they already knew that.
Oh.
Hey, all right. She's off to go do some.
Off
practice.
to the races.
Off to the horse races. She is a horse racer. Horse racer? You've heard of Speed Racer? Get ready for the sequel. It's kind of lame, actually. It takes place in Kentucky.
Dude, that's every sequel though. They just downgrade.
That's true. No, not with Shrek. I think people say that
really?
one got better.
Shrek 2 got better.
People say
the
that
one with the human Shrek.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's Shrek 3. Shrek Ever After. There's like
no. Shrek Ever After is the one with Rumpelstiltskin.
That's so true. No, yeah, but it's the
Shrek
third
2.
One.
Shrek 2 is the one where he turns into a human.
Oh, maybe. I thought it was the one where he has to go and find like a replacement for Fiona's dying dad or something.
Oh, you might be right.
I
but
think...
Shrek 1 was so much better. Don't even come with me.
No, I've heard people. I haven't seen Shrek 2 in its entirety.
No, it is. Shrek 2 he does turn into a human.
Yo, that's Pog. I wish I could turn into a human or an ogre.
I wish I could be a frog. Dude, I was thinking about getting us frog bucket hats. You seen those?
A bucket hat or a frog bucket hat?
Frog bucket hat.
I have not, no, but I can imagine it's like a regular bucket hat, but maybe with some frogs attached. And honestly, that's
not
sick dope.
It's really just like a frog head.
Mm.
They're really cheap. So.
Oh, I do like that. Maybe we shouldn't have the same one. You gotta like
there's
switch it up
different
somehow.
colors.
Oh, okay. I feel like you're more of like a typical green frog.
Oh, green frog.
But I feel like I'm like not like. I feel like I'm one of the poison frogs. Oh, I like that brown frog actually.
The brown one.
I like the brown frog hat.
I like the idea of like just the classic black.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like maybe you would look best in a black frog hat. Not a race thing yet, but you know.
Because the green is very hard to like match with anything that I wear.
That's
other than like this.
Yeah.
This is yellow. I thought that it was orange for a while.
I kind of did.
Orange.
I looked at that and I was like, yeah, that's orange. But then I was like, oh wait, no, that's yellow. But I already made a joke early this podcast where I was like, we're both wearing orange.
Oh,
I was wrong.
My fact check thing.
Yeah,
my monitor wasn't on at that point.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. It's still warm up a bit. And also, if you guys on the podcast catch me slouching, just send me a text. Just say, hey, stop slouching. It's okay. You have my number. It's encrypted somewhere in the video. You've got to unveil it somewhere.
Let's see, I'm going to text him real quick.
AJ's going to text me real quick.
I'm just going to load up the text so that I can send it when you are slouching.
All
right.
I've got like... I feel like I've got old man problems.
What are old man problems? Like, can't get my dick hard.
Yeah, of course. That's one of the big ones.
Can't get my granddaughters and grandsons have turned into liberals.
Oh yeah, I hate my wife. God, that's everything actually.
I haven't received my stimulus check.
That's true.
Yet.
That's true. And my Social Security, it's staying the same, but everything else is getting more expensive. I'm an old person. I didn't think about the future or inflation. I don't know.
Aren't social programs like going bankrupt?
Yeah, no. My financial literacy teacher says that Social Security is probably going to run out. soon.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like these fucking old bitches used up all our money, and now I can't retire.
It's because the boomers. Because like there's more boomers than like literally like every other generation.
It's because people are having children less and less.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think I read that it's not that they're having less and less; it's that they're waiting longer. Or maybe that's marriage.
People need to buy their houses or get married so they can buy houses. I forgot what we said earlier in the podcast about houses.
It's
and
first
marriage.
comes the house, then comes marriage.
Then maybe
Then pay off your FHA.
Oh, that's true.
Then you can think about love.
Wait, no. Then give us $30. Then think about.
Oh
love.
yeah.
We
Cash
come
App.
first.
Cash App us.
Vimeo, Vimeo.
There's a
Vimeo.
line in this Kentucky Meat Shower article that says the meat looked grisly, according to the Mrs. Crouch.
Yeah.
Mrs. Crouch and her husband believed that the event signified a sign from God.
Of course they did. This was Kentucky in the 1800s. AJ!
Sorry, dude.
Why did you what
I want to drink more of this because it's good, but I will have a stroke.
No, it is like poison. Like even I'm struggling to drink it. I don't know why my sister was like, yeah, get an extra shot of espresso.
Wait,
because it was free. Or an extra shot of something.
There's no way, dude. I'm gonna fucking die.
No, that's actually why I brought it to you. Yeah.
Damn, that's how we should take out our political enemies. We just speed up their heart rates.
That's good, because then they're like...
Actually, I feel like, if you get hit between heartbeats, can it like kill you? So maybe we should slow down their heartbeats. Maybe we're going at this the wrong way.
Yeah, we need to rethink our strategy here, how we can kill people legally.
And that's not legal.
That's fine. Do you know how Houdini died?
Didn't he get like locked in the box at the bottom of the...
No. Okay, so basically he had this trick where he'd be like, I can take any punch to the gut and not feel it. And so like this one guy, he like walks up to him, he's like a college student or something, and he's like, hey Houdini, can I punch you in the gut? And he's like, yeah, sure, let me just get ready. But he just clocks him right in the stomach. He just punches him right in the stomach before he can prepare to do his breathing exercises. And like people believe that like that gave him like a hernia or something, which later like he didn't immediately seek medical attention because he had a show to do.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like dying all through his like performance, and then like he did die in the middle of it, I think, because like he got punched in the gut so hard by his asshole.
Imagine some motherfucker from Alpha Kappa Chi just comes and you're like a world-renowned magician, and you're like your whole thing is like, you know what? Doesn't matter how strong you are, I just eat your punch.
Exactly.
And then this fucking loser who probably his only accolade is like getting first in the gainer competition.
Oh, that's it.
Alpha Kappa Chi. Mm-hmm. He's like his nickname is Mad Dog. And he comes and he socks you in the stomach, and your body just falls apart.
Yep.
That's a terrible way to die.
Oh yeah. And you led such a magical life too, but this is how it's undone. Just some jagweed just punching you in the breadbasket. Dunzo.
The breakfast.
There's a lot of funny terms for body parts. I can't think of any, but.
Well, what did you say last time?
I said melon.
Oh,
for
melon
the head.
for the head.
I remember listening to that and I was like, strange how AJ thinks that's an interesting term.
I like it's like because melons they're like melons.
Yeah, man. It's pretty nice.
It's nice that humans are 70% water.
It is that.
It's like
is
if
that
you
nice,
ever get
though?
thirsty, you just stick a straw in someone's leg.
Like an orange. It's the same thought
Dude,
process.
I've never actually stuck a straw in the orange, but I see it on like
doesn't work.
It doesn't?
Not well. Like you can kind of get a little. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up here. I know you're sensitive about it, but you know, what was that?
I was reaching for this, and then I was like, no, I don't want to fucking die.
That's what I thought. Punk, you stay away from that drink.
I will. I had like an energy drink that I bought, that I was gonna drink on the podcast, but then you brought this.
Yeah, man.
So you kind of put a wrench in my plan.
Yeah, sorry, but not sorry. Little loser, little punk loser.
Punk loser.
Guys, Punk is not dead.
Punk isn't dead.
Who is telling people that it's dead?
Honestly,
still alive in my heart.
I'm a big fan of punk rock.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay.
There's a punk band. Check them out. They're called Nice with a period at the end. It's Niiice.
Oh, okay.
Period. Listen to Polaroid. That's my favorite. There's also a punk song I like called "The Boss Baby Deserved an Oscar."
That sounds like something?
Yeah, and it's by Map the Park. Pretty good song. That's AJ's musical plug for the
Wow,
week.
you're not gonna tell him to listen to the Evan's OK Country Bops
on
Spotify.
Is that exclusive? Like, can only you and I add songs to that?
I think we're the only ones that can add songs to it.
Sweet.
I think, but everyone else can listen to it.
Then on Spotify, type in Evan's OK Country Bops.
Mm-hmm.
We have a collaborative what would you call it? Old Western.
It's like classic country music from like the 50s and 60s.
It's
A lot of them
cowboy
are,
shit.
yeah, a lot of them are about, it should be called cowboy shit. It's a better name for the album,
40s,
honestly.
40s, 50s, 60s.
40s, yeah, the stuff from the 40s is pretty banging, you know. Back when everyone loved the idea of cowboys, you know.
Yeah.
But now they're dead. Lol.
We need modern cowboys.
We
What
do.
was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna. Last thing about the playlist is it's really good. You don't knock until you've tried it.
Exactly.
Also, you can now change the playlist cover on your phone on Spotify, so you should
Thank
do
God.
that.
Didn't you need to like pay for premium?
No,
before?
at first I think it was you needed to pay for premium. People were like, "This is gross." So then you could only do it on the computer. And now you can just do it on your phone.
Oh, how the times have changed.
I know, we're evolving. We're making big ground politically with Spotify.
Politically, emotionally, religiously. AJ, what would our religion be?
What would if we had a religion?
Yeah, like we have to make it together. You know. Also, the only difference between a cult and a religion is that with a cult,
They've
are-
heard you not to leave, or they try to
No. keep
you from leaving.
in a cult, the people that made it and received the money are dead, or are alive. Sorry,
Are alive.
But in a religion,
religion.
they're dead and they're just believing that
Damn,
stuff.
that's-
so we're gonna kill ourselves.
That's
after
funny.
we make
That
this
sounds
religion.
like it was taken off of like an atheist subreddit.
I stole it
was
from
like a
somewhere.
post from like a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I stole it from somewhere, but I can't remember where. That's what I do a lot. I steal just jokes.
Um,
I'm pretty great like that.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say
Something
it
about
reminds
religion.
me of that Jakey lyric where he's like, "I'll be richer than men who invented religions."
That's what he goes. He goes,
Yeah.
"Ooh." That's a good line that I do. It's a lot of times it's hard for me to hear lyrics to songs, but that one
I like
I
that.
actually understood what that one was saying. I was like, hell yeah, man, hell yeah.
Dude, Jakey shit is so good, but
It's
he hasn't put
pretty
it on like
Talking about Nakey
Naked
Jakey.
Jakey. He in one of his music videos, it like said that he had an album coming out, and he uploaded that video in 2018. Still has not released the album.
Damn.
Where's the album at?
Where's it at?
It's okay. Take your time.
Give
I
it-
want it to be good. I want to enjoy it.
I don't care if it's just you farting, bro. Give it to me. Spit it out now. I'll listen to anything at this point.
Dude, his music is so fucking good. I don't understand.
It's nice. It's because he leaves us wanting more.
That's true.
If he had like a bunch of stuff out, maybe we'd be like, yeah, it's alright.
Ooh, that's
But like,
true.
it's like there's just so little of it. It's like precious water, and it's like yes.
Have you ever seen like an artist who has like hella songs?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift, dude.
She's been making music forever.
Her new album, low key fucking garbage.
She
There was only
made a new one?
yeah, it's folklore, and then there was one after it, I think. But like the thing with folklore was that every song sounded vaguely similar, and that's so with albums like that, you just gotta choose one song and be like, this album was actually a single,
Mhm.
and this was the only song, and for the folklore album, that was the Last Great American Dynasty for me at least. I don't know about you. What was your favorite Taylor Swift song off that album?
I don't know. I don't really listen to
Yeah.
news. I haven't heard anything from hers.
Yeah. Since she was like a little country star.
Yeah, well,
What was
I
your
didn't.
favorite era of
Ever since, I only ever hear about. When was the last time? I can't remember the last time I listened to a Taylor Swift
It was
song.
probably off the Red album, the one where she's got like a red hat on.
What's the one where one of the lines is "Reading is fun"?
I actually don't know what
That's
Do
the
you
last
remember-
song that I've heard. From her.
22. And everything will be alright.
Yeah.
You're next to me.
Wait, when was that? When did that come out?
I don't fucking. Let me see.
Dude, songs
22
like
by
that, they remind me of like Las Vegas. Because I
Really?
remember in like 2013 to 2015, I'd been to Vegas like so many times, and like all the songs that were playing from the time were like the songs that were popular at the time were songs talking about how like, oh, you gotta live for tonight, oh, like only tonight, like
Yeah.
everything tonight. And so I was like, so songs like that, they just remind me of Vegas.
medical degree and
Like,
tonight.
We've got to do it tonight. We're gonna die tomorrow. Literally, this is all we have. It's like oh. No, I can't remember it. Just a lot of a lot of songs from those eras. Got fond Vegas memories of.
So that was off the Red album that I
Oh,
was
yes.
talking about, and it was released 2012. The
No
22
way.
song, and the genre is country, which not really. I would
say
I would say that's more pop than country, but
yeah,
it was nominated for a World Music Award, World's
Ooh.
Best Song. What
that's
the
pretty
fuck?
amazing.
World's Best Song was 22 by Taylor Swift. We're living in an era in which nothing matters at all.
That actually does. Yeah, that like just clicked with me like the words that you said, and I was like, wait a minute, the best song ever? What do you think the best song ever is?
I don't think there's.
I don't think it can be quantified.
I don't think
really.
it can be quantified. One, I'm sure there's like a you know how music is like a theory. I'm sure there is like a something that is perfect musically.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure that that thing that's perfect musically is like just overdone and overdone throughout like all of this generation, probably maybe previous generations, and that's why like all the stuff that we like now is like weird as fuck.
Yeah, but it always things that like it's gonna loop back around again. Like things always do that. Like comedy, like everything changes.
Yeah.
I don't I phrase that
because like
horribly,
right now
like,
comedy's dead.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
the
really
general
weird.
consensus of, like, among comedians.
But like in a couple of years, like the younger people are gonna find different stuff funny from what we find funny now, and that different stuff is probably gonna be like naturally structured, like well written jokes.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Against like what it is right now, where you can post a picture of like a cheeseburger
and it says
and be like, oh, this one is sponsored by Fortnite.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a great high five.
We need to redo that.
It was a palm touch. Palm.
That was I felt the world through your fingertips right there.
Just like the Lord. Oh wait, no, he's got the whole world in his hands. Different thesis.
What would you say is popular music right now? Like what genre is most popular? Because I know it feels like rap is the most popular, but maybe that's just the bubble that I exist in.
Maybe. Like I'm not sure honestly. It's kind of like the most popular genre. Gosh, I don't know. But like, what do you think is like the most beautiful song to you?
The most beautiful song?
Yeah. Or like sad? I don't know.
Most sad? That's two different. That's two entirely.
Beautiful, but it's like wow. It's like
if you
a
like
feeling of emptiness inside after hearing it.
A feeling of emptiness.
I don't know. Just what's the most beautiful song?
Well, the most beautiful song to me, as of right now, would probably be "The Air Up Here" by Origami Angel. I got it on vinyl over there. It's the final song it's the 11th track on the album, where it's like it starts out with its own like hook, chorus and stuff, and then it combines all of the choruses from the previous song, and then it all builds up to this like beautiful crescendo of it's a beautiful. If you have 40 minutes, just fucking listen to the whole thing.
It's a 40-minute song?
No, it's a 40-minute album, and you
makes more sense.
You have to experience the way that I experienced the Air Up Here is like I had already dug like all of the like 6 songs from the album. Then I bought the album and I played it like all the way through, and then the Air Up Here played, and I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
What about you? What's your favorite? Or what's it's probably like a country song, yeah, because those songs are beautiful.
Yeah, no, they are. Because like the songs that I have on the playlist, they more tell like stories than anything, which is like what a lot of people like when they hear it for the first time. But like I would just say like my favorite one from the playlist is like An Old Tin Cup.
Oh.
Does that one play? Where it's just like
tin
cup, a battered old coffee pot, a saddle, a pick, and a spade.
I was going for the guitar here.
All that remained of the hopes of a miner and the wonderful plans he once laid.
That's the wrong note.
Yeah. So it's whatever. It's basically like a cowboy like walking through the desert, and then his horse like kicks up. Yeah, his horse stumbles across an old tin cup, as the name suggests, and it's just like he just like talks about like the dead person in the desert story.
I like
it's beautiful.
The picture of a pretty girl in a shiny gig and dress.
Oh yeah.
And then he's got a note from her. It's like, sorry, I don't love you anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's like
so beautiful.
And he's got he has like a bag of gold that's mentioned, but like the bag of gold is just pyrite, like it's fool's gold.
Yeah.
And that's like there's just like so many sad details peppered in. I'm like, oh damn.
It's so
good. It's so good.
And
but
and a lot of the songs are like that.
Oh yeah, no, they're all like
there's rarely anything that's like pop country. It's like just like I guess I'd say the most pop country thing would be like Don't Fence Me In.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's
it's just like it's got a chorus and then there's like a little bit and then it goes back into chorus.
By the way, it's still a cowboy bop. Absolute
song.
Cowboy jaunty.
Let me look up the playlist.
He's looking up the playlist right now. But then like
dude, that is such a killer playlist.
But yeah.
We have meticulous. I added like 8 songs or so. You need to go through.
Oh yeah, I need to listen.
Have you listened to them?
No, I take breaks from listening to it, so I appreciate the songs.
You need to tell me what doesn't flow, because I feel like some of it doesn't.
See, I always have that thought too, but like I feel like after a while it just stays there for so long, and it just feels right. We've been talking about this playlist for a while. You guys gotta check it out.
Yeah,
especially
check
if
out
you appreciate
Evans OP Country Bops. I put a link in the description. 96 songs at this point.
Really?
4 hours and 30 minutes.
That's like enough for a road trip to my grandma's house.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Listen to a new country song every minute of the drive.
Well, not for us, but
that's true.
I think it has 2 followers. One of them is me, and I think one of them is Hannah.
I thought one of them was... Am I not... Do I need to follow my own?
You don't need to follow you. I don't think you can.
I don't think I could if I tried my best. It is a banging thing.
What did I add recently?
But make sure that like only we can add to it. Make sure only us.
I think that's. I think you're in charge of that.
Oh really? Okay, God.
I'll we'll have someone who isn't us go through and
Oh yeah.
before I fucking link things.
Which is different. We don't know many people that aren't us, so it's going to be difficult finding someone.
We are the only two people that exist in this area that we live in.
On this area, on this planet, anywhere. We killed everyone else. You're welcome.
He killed everyone.
Yeah, AJ was like, "Oh, Evan, please stop, please stop." Then I said, "AJ, it's for the podcast." I said, "They'll love to hear about this, even though no one's listening because I killed everyone. That's not us." It's kind of lonely and quiet without anyone.
Dude, what do you if aliens actually come here? What do you think the first thought, or if they're like watching us from a distance? What do you think the first thought is?
So like they're seeing us for the first time.
Just like the idea of our culture is becoming more mainstream. Like people are, it's getting in their alien brains. It's going through them. They're like looking at us the way that we look at like Japanese people or something. Like it's like people in Japan.
How do you look at Japanese people?
Like their culture and stuff.
Like they're just like, that's weird. That's
like,
different.
Oh, they don't sit down when they eat. They take their shoes off in their house.
Oh,
what?
I feel like the differences would be really like maybe a lot different.
Yeah, but because they're an alien culture or race or whatever. But like,
honestly,
what do you think the first thing that they come into contact with? Because if they're probably going to land in like an open field somewhere in Virginia.
Yeah.
The first thing they're going to see is like a 76, and there's a bunch of trucks like stopped at it.
Oh yeah.
And there's like some dude wearing a jean jacket. He looks like kind of like Larry the Cable Guy, but more disheveled.
So this is what they're saying the first time.
Time they're like, this is what?
I feel like they're going to be like, well, okay, so they've mastered like rudimentary transportation, but like, I feel like they would just like. Are they there to take over? Like, what's
no? They're just observing.
They're just chilling. I feel like they're just like, I mean, I don't know. They're probably not gonna. Their thought process is like, okay, I guess they're advancing, but they're not gonna advance that far until they learn to like get along as an entire planet.
And then the first guy that they come into contact with is Larry the Cable, or is something of it. He's like, Wooey! I've been on the road all day, and now I'm stopping at 76 for a hot dog.
And Pratosec OTC.
Pratosec OTC. Oh, doggy, I got hot burn.
There's aliens over there, dadgummit. I'm the voice that made it from Cars. Gar.
That's actually a pretty good impression.
He's just like a country boy. Just a country boy.
OTC.
Buy it or die. I said buy it or die.
Buy it or die.
Yep, that's what he says. That's what Larry the Cable Guy says.
Larry the Cable Guy says, if you don't buy Pratosec, you're gonna keel over.
He loses his accent to threaten you. He's like, hey, I'm Larry the Cable Guy. I'm gonna murder you. Buy this fucking hard medication, you bastard.
It's like, guys, out of character for a second. This is really good. It's necessity.
Like you really need this stuff to stay alive. Like, because if you don't, again, I will murder you again.
Again?
Yeah, he's done it once already.
Okay, that was on your past life.
But he's come. Yeah, no.
Back
It's like your
were...
second chance around. Larry is still gonna kill you the second time around, you bastard.
Oh my gosh. What are we at time-wise?
It was
57 minutes. Should we take it to an hour?
Maybe we should.
I mean, it's up to you.
Maybe we're gonna leave it. We're gonna get it to 101, and then we're gonna say, just like the Dalmatians.
Just like the Dalmatians, we're gonna leave.
Yep.
You know what? We should refer to the podcast as the program.
The entity.
Tune into the program.
Oh yeah, that's so much good. Oh.
Yeah,
we sound so much good.
We sound stuck up.
We are
a little bit.
Tune in next week where we talk about British scandals. Nothing interesting happens in Britain.
That's not true.
No,
they have royals there.
Well, yeah, but that's like the most boring.
That is true.
Something that could happen.
That's true. Yeah, the fact that there's just like a family that is that like apparently is like that. They're like the puppets of like the actual ruling class.
Yeah. They don't do. They're just kind of,
they don't do anything. They
they
literally get money to exist.
They're just kind of like the mascot of Britain. I feel like.
Yeah.
And they're not representing it well.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's so true. Like
that.
like a fucking high school, like with the little guy in a
the little dude
in a mascot costume. That's what the
Queen
royals are.
Exactly. Yeah. Because like everyone knows the Queen. Like if it wasn't for the Queen of England, like would anyone know what Britain is? Like they're not important.
Yeah.
Like they're not really.
Well,
I guess I know. What
in
Johnson is.
Later on, or I mean earlier in history, they were definitely more important.
Oh yeah.
They're still a superpower or global superpower.
Yeah, but like their island is like smaller than California.
Yeah, and now they're having this weird Brexit thing.
I think Didn't they do that already?
I don't know. See how unimportant you are?
I know. It's like, what? Who cares? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I care about all of the politics of other nations except for yours.
Exactly. Canadian politics, love Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
Yemen politics, love the Yemish leader.
Saudi Arabia, big fan.
Big fan of the Saudis over there. I don't know.
Saudis!
I don't know. Yeah, me and AJ, we support politics.
We're well versed.
But we hate British people.
Mm-hmm.
We hatched a plan with Larry, the cable guy.
He lets us name drop Larry the cable guy.
Doxed him. He lets us call him Larry. You have to call him Larry the cable guy.
I actually am a step closer. I call him Lair.
Oh shit, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, not quite.
I'm gonna call him L Dog once I'm knowing better. Once I help birth his child.
Once you deliver his baby.
Oh yeah, then I figure he'll be okay with me calling him L Dog.
Can't wait for him to slim down, get back to his regular. He's been having a child for like the past 20 years.
Damn. Wait, he's birthing it?
Yeah, I know. He's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be a Z section because that's how big his stomach is.
Of course.
He's fat. Take it, Larry.
Take it, Larry.
Suck it. You're fat.
You're fat.
And look at that. We're almost at 101.
Got a couple seconds left, guys.
Ready? Watch the new Cruella de Vil movie, 101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians.
Everybody, we're out.
100. Oh fuck.